Hello, this is AJ, it's the male card maker. I've been off for a while, been busy doing classes and other projects and work, so I'm coming back to make this card for Mother's Day. I'm using the Bee Bunny Thank You stamp from the Bee Bunny stamp collection. I've already stamped it onto a cutout which I've used a spellbinder die for, and then I'm going to make it into a full card, so I thought we'll do the colouring first. First of all, I'm going to start out colouring the bunny himself. I've got a BG6, a BG4, 2 and 1. So what I'm going to do is just take my lids off quickly, because that's how I work best for quickness, and the pen shouldn't dry out that bad. So I'm going to start by BG6. I'm just going to dot in colour. Just where I want it to be. Focusing on one part first, and I'm going to go for the BG4. That's just going to add little definition to the bunny. Okay, just come down there a bit. Come with the BG2, and I'm not going to do any more colour on that side because I think that's enough. And I'm going to blend out them lines. Let's come around here to there, and not forgetting here. Well, this one's still wet. I've come in, this is the BG1. Finish off his arms and just blending them lines out. To get a textured look, you can strike through it all with your pen. Makes him look a little furrier. So I'm going to do his ears, and they're quite a big area, especially with his face, so I'm using the chisel now just to put a layer or a bit of wetness on to my card. That'll help with blending. I'm going to make it darker around here, and just darting that colour along. And obviously I'm going to go up the one side of this rabbit here, and then I'm going to dot it towards his face, round where his arm is, and up the letter. BG4 now. And I'm going to do down that line there, coming in towards the bottom of his ears. I'm also going to work my way down that side, coming up here. I'm going to make all that dark up his shadows underneath. And then I'm trying to make a curve here, just like the curve of its ear in the stamp. Now focus on the bunny's face, a bit dark up here. Okay, go on to the BG2, and I'm going to bring that ear down more. Colouring his ear in. And putting that first layer of ink down helps to keep it all wet, movable, valuable, whatever you want to call it. Let's come down here with the medium. Flick that into there to help with blending. Careful to go around his little nose, make that come up here. Okay, hopefully the final magic is the final pen. Come around here, working it in. I'm giving a bit of texture. All this. Let me just have a look at myself. I'm quite happy with that at this moment in time. Straight away I'm going to put my lids back on my pens because I don't want them to dry up, but having them of that length of time wasn't going to hurt it. I'm going to concentrate on his belly and his ears now. And yet again, for his belly, I'm going to layer. Nice bit of colour. I'm using PP 5, 3 and 1 if anyone wishes to know. I'm going to come up around here, around the side of there, leaving a bit at the bottom. Now that looks really pink, but once you blend it out with PP3, it adds the needed shadow. I'm going to carry that round, and then I'm going to go through the PP1. That's to give him some belly definition. I'm also going to do a bit on his tag. I give him a little pink tag. I'm not concentrating too much on his little tag. It's just, otherwise if you don't do it, you will find you've missed it. Right, to do his ears. Going down with a base colour first, then the PP5. This ear is mostly closed over, so it's a lot of colour on that side. Going up the middle, also give him a nice pink nose. P3, blending that line out. I'm going to just do 2 colours on that ear. This one is a lot more blending to get that colour out. I'm just leaving that bit in the middle for the PP1. There we have pink little ears. Also, I'm just going to do his tail, and I'm adding an IG1, the 2 actually, and I use a blender pen, lighten that off. Next, we're just going to do these little presents and bag. I think I did the letter pink as well, so or did I do it yellow? I know, we'll go gold. Go GB7. GB7, GB5, GB2. Okay, I think we use the same champagne bottle, because champagne bottle has them ridges in. So I'm just going to make that as textured as I can. Just go over it with the lightest colour. Just see if I can get it a little textured. I'll give it a little pink heart. There's not much to be done on that heart. I will use a blue, a TB bar, just on here. And I really aren't thinking about blending and highlights, it's just a little area. Then we've got the bottle, which I shall make a champagne green. Oh, well, I will think it's champagne green. So DG4, DG3. Blending that line out, and the DG2 just to have that contrast there. Okay, let's put them hands away. For the bag, did a very simple CT2 and I don't always think you have to make everything look like you're the best colour in the world. So this is just for a finishing touch. So I just put yellow onto this bag, like so. And then I have a gold, I think it's from Paper Mania, it's a gold metallic pen. And I put a bit of gold onto this label. And then, very carefully, I went up the sides with the pen, and I keep moving the card and trying to lift it off because it can smear to begin with. Get one more down here. Okay. You can also colour the handle. This might look silly, but this is how I like to do it. And then I use a Micron pen, black Micron pen, and just put the lines back in. Just as I've stamped it. So now I'm going to do the floor, which is a BG3, or BGR3, sorry, just so. My bunny is not floating in midair. BGR1 now, blending out that. Now usually I'd colour straight onto the image, onto the card, and then cut it out. To save time, because I'm making the full card, I've cut the image out already. Now, IG4. And what I want to do is go down, well, it's the right side, but it should be, you're looking the left side of this image with an IG4. Then I'm going to come in with the IG2 and blend that line out, and what that should be doing is giving you an added definition and added shadow onto this bunny. Okay, then all I'm going to do is follow the rest of it round the IG2 just to make him pop off the page. And that is my bunny. Okay, so let's see how far I am with the video. 12 minutes. Okay, well, I've got 12 minutes left. Okay, let's do the card up. So what I'm going to do is put the bunny back into the die. Preferably I would do this when it's still back in. Just a little bit of, this is Squeezed Lemon, Tim Holtz, and it's a sort of spring card, so I'm just going to go in with this nice yellow, and I'm going quite thick because I like the fact that it gives it sort of a halo. And this is just a normal makeup sponge that I've done. I bought cheap from the pound shop, as they say. Every penny counts, especially when you're crafting. Okay, so I've done that. Pop them out there. I think it all looks quite nice. Let me just take that away for a moment, and that. Okay, just going to zoom in a bit, as you can see that image a bit better. And now we'll zoom out, give myself some room to do this card. Okay, so I'm going to do it on the thing. Oh, can I do it that way? We'll see. I might have to do it sideways. Not got this camera angled quite right at the moment. Okay, so first of all, I've got this gold border, and I've already nicked the middle bit out. I'm using Collard glue. So it's quite forgiving. On this card. Okay, I've got some yellow coordinations, and I've embossed it. Embossed it using the Zaya from Crafter's Companion honeycomb patchwork. You might not be able to see that. There you go, honeycomb patchwork. So I've embossed that, and I've got some nice lace and some yellow ribbon, and I've done it through my mini little Xyron, which I've shown you before. Love that mini little Xyron. And all I'm going to do is stick it straight down there, like so. And then same with my ribbon, right down the middle of the lace. And I shall attach that to the back, like so. And then I'm going to stick this onto here, but now because this is embossed and raised and so what forth, I'm using the Collall, when I can get it to work. That's it. I'm going to use this Collall Tacky Glue, because it's got a, there we go. It dries like concrete, but it's got a better grasp, especially onto this sort of paper. My card is opening that way. I'm showing you sideways, obviously, and obviously I get time to manoeuvre this around. So I've also cut a heart out. This is the die from Desire as well. It's a half one, so I'm just going to stick on there with some tacky glue in the middle, and I want that in my corner, like so. Okay. My image, I'm using some double-sided 3D foam, which is actually from a cheap pound shop. I think it's in the DIY section. £1, and that was a big roll. Let's go back and get some more, because I can't find it cheaper. Either bigger rolls, smaller rolls, double the price. So you can't really mow. So I'm going to take the backings off this, like so. Wonderful. I'm going to have him just there like that on my nice image. Then what I've done, I've got this stamp set, you might not see that perfectly well. It's like little circles and loads of different, like best in the world, #1, and I've stamped it onto white and then for black, and I've used my newfound love tonic. I've used a tonic circle dies to cut them out with. So I just want to stick a bit of glue on there. And I just thought that little black card contrast all the yellow that I have used on my card. And I'm going to have that there like so. And then just for an added little touch, I've got some gems, if I can find my little knife. I find getting gems off so much better with a knife. And I was just going to, these ones are all attached. So 1, 2, 3. Just make sure these are cut. They was all attached. There was a bag, and so I got some. And go 1, 2, 3, and that is my Mother's Day card. I'll try and stick a photo at the end of the video for you to see. Hope you enjoy that. And go to the blog, and it'll be all on there, all the tools and the pens I've used. And I should also be uploading a tonic blog as well. So until next time, goodbye.